Hi Capricorn, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. So just a quick note, for my taroscopes are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. I always advise everybody to watch all three so that you can get a clearer picture of how these are going to speak to you on a personal level. I usually talk about the astrology and the numerology of the cards and kind of blend it all in. So far it's worked pretty well. And just to say as well, I'll very often incorporate the larger transits and how they might speak to us because they're going to affect all of us at some point, right? So with that said, if you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know Rafi loves you. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you all on your path to your highest vibrational good. If you don't know yet as well, it's worth mentioning that I have a new channel that is solely dedicated to meditations and guided visualizations. You can check that out on the link in the description box below. So your key to the week is the High Priestess card. Right, this is hidden things revealed. This is secrets coming to light. This is hidden things being found. If there's something that you've lost this week, this week could be a week where you finally find it. You know, whether it's a ring for some of you, or a piece of clothing, or you can't find out where you put your wallet, or anything. Like, very often when the High Priestess shows up, something that is hidden or lost may very well be found or revealed. And it also as well, because it's your key to the week, this might be something that you are ready to share with the world. For your actions and options this week, you have the Five of Swords. So the gloves are off. I mean, not that Capricorn ever wears any gloves. Right, you guys pretty much always tell it exactly how it is. It's one of the reasons that we get on so well. Your Five of Swords though, one thing that I do want to say to you, one of the taglines that's been given to this card previously is it worth winning the battle if you lose the war, or something along those lines. What I usually say is, if you have an argument with somebody and you're the sort of person that never swears, and then you come to a point in that disagreement where you're effing and blinding and screaming all sorts of profanity, when you calm down and you come away from that, you're going to say, wow, you know what, I acted in a way that is not true to who I am. This week, I think you're going to catch yourself in a moment where you might want to really go to town on somebody, and you're just going to say, you know what, I don't think this is worth my time or my energy. Now, you've got the High Priestess there as well. This could be some piece of information that is given to you this week, may very well surprise you. It might be a piece of information that makes you go, hang on a sec, you know what, like, you might feel a way about it, and obviously what you do with that is completely up to you. For your communications and conversations, you have the Three of Pentacles. So and obviously you've got the High Priestess there as well. Someone might try to give you advice this week, very likely to be a woman in your life. Someone might try to give you some piece of advice or some sort of information that kind of makes your cognitive dissonance kick in, and you kind of say, hang on a sec, no, I don't really thank you for the advice, but I'm not sure you know what you're talking about. And if that is the case, it's important for you to find a way to kind of circumvent or to navigate that, right? For those of you that work for somebody else, this could be you gaining some sort of insight this week into what's going to be possible over the next few months and what isn't. And you might find yourself being slightly at odds with that. So your employer might, demand different hours from you, or they might demand, or try to offload new responsibilities onto you that actually have nothing to do with your job role. This week, if that does come up, just remember this Five of Swords. For those of you that are entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, work for yourself, own business, etc., this is great in a way because it means that you're getting the inside scoop on something, but it also suggests that this week you are going to embark on some sort of learning curve that it kind of looks like something that you're doing behind the scenes. Do you know what I mean? Like, so you might just be saying, actually, I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna do it High Priestess, I'm going to keep stum. Maybe you're going back to school. Maybe you're gaining some sort of new qualification. Maybe you're studying something to do with your chosen field, right? And then for those of you that are retired or no longer working for any reason, this is going to see you putting your time and energy into, possibly for a select few of you, your psychic arts and pursuing all of your intuitive gifts. For some of you, this could see you either volunteering with or working with schools or young people. But for a select few of you as well, this could be you working with people that are known to be challenging. This can be anything from people with behavioural difficulties right through to youth offenders. So, you know, and it's a really noble cause. And not only that, I truly believe as well, you can do so much good in those places, because people that have been through those kind of experiences just want something good in their lives. For your money and materials, you have the Four of Swords. This is not a week to spend. This is not a week for big purchases. I may say to you as well, for those of you that are partnered or married, you may find a transaction this week that upsets or unsettles you. Just remember this, right? You ask yourself if it's really worth having the conversation. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, this week you probably want to be looking out for your blood, your shin bones, your skin, like all that sort of general... No, I'm lying. I'm absolutely lying. This is going to be your... sorry, I'm trying to do the remembering bit. This is going to be your kidneys, actually definitely your blood, so clearing out your system. It looks like you guys are going to be doing this for a while, so just something to be aware of. And then for your home and environment, this is about promoting as much peace and restfulness as possible, but also doing so that you can, whatever is going to be conducive to your learning, what is going to be conducive to you gathering or gaining or collating information, is what you need to be doing for the home front. And then for your love and relations, you have the Queen of Cups. So for those of you that are partnered or married, it may be that the family or the in-laws possibly end up causing a little bit of upheaval this week. Again, don't let that goad you into behaving in a way that is not true to who you are. For those of you that are single, this could be, I mean, the possibility for you to meet somebody through studies is definitely possible this week. But with the High Priestess in tow as well, for some of you, you might realise that actually you have a crush on somebody and you don't really know how to deal with it. On the other hand, this could be a secret crush or a... what's the word? A hidden admirer is being revealed to you. You know, maybe somebody comes forward to say, look, actually, you know what? I'd like to take you out. I'd like to take you for coffee, etc. So just be aware of that. It's going to be an interesting week for you guys for sure. And I'm intrigued to hear how this one plays out. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week even. I'll see you for your weeklies and your monthlies. Stay tuned and take care, and I'll see you soon.